Guys, Jason Lino here. In today's video, I just wanted to touch base on the Smolov squat program once again, mainly because the first time I talked about it, I actually really didn't explain the program itself. I more or less just gave you guys an introduction to what to expect from future footage. So the Smolov squat program is a 13-week undulating linear style program with 4 different training blocks. The first training block is an introduction cycle that lasts 2 weeks long, and now the first week you will be squatting 3 days in a row, working up to 90% of your current 1 rep max. And then with the following days, you will be stretching and recouping until your next week. Now the next week you will be squatting 3 days again. However, it will be every other day this time, and you will be working with 85% of your current max each one of those days. Now after this cycle, you will be then moving over to your base cycle, which is 3 weeks long and having a 4th week with 1 day of a max. Now this is an accumulation block where you will be squatting every other day. Beginning of the week, you'll be working with 70%, and then you'll be progressively getting a higher percentile as the week goes on, up to 85%. Now, after your first week, that's where things get a little intense because they are expecting you to add more load. So, second week, you'll be squatting 85% with 20 pounds added, and then third week, you'll be squatting 85% with 30 pounds added. Now, this is where most people usually bow out because, quite frankly, it starts to get a little intense. You will be grinding reps and you will be hating life. But with that being said, if you do manage to survive this 3-week cycle, the 4th week you will potentially get some decent strength gains. Now after these 4 weeks, you will then be moving over to a switching cycle, which lasts 2 weeks long. This is a transition block, a deload with some dynamic work to just give you a break but keep that blood flowing. Now the last cycle is known as the intense cycle. Now this is a 4-week training block that more or less converts everything you've accumulated over the whole program, your introduction cycle, your base cycle, everything to maximum strength. Now after this cycle, you will then be tapering with a 5th week to a inevitable peak on your 6th week. Now the thing that makes this the intense cycle is, since you will be converting everything over to one single max, you will be repping out 90% at times of your current max, and that's not something people usually like to do. When it comes to 90%, you're usually only hitting maybe a heavy double here and there. This, you're looking at like multiple sets with 90%. Now like I mentioned, this program is going to be intense, but I didn't really like where I was at when it came to my squat at my meet, and I'm just going to put the time in to get where I need to be. So guys, that's pretty much the video. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of explanation. I'm going to link it once again in the bio just to kind of put a little bit of visual to my words, and also if you guys want to join on with the fun. So that's pretty much it. So do me that favor, guys, go down below, drop me some comments because I'd love to hear you have to say. And I would also like you guys to hit that like, share, and subscribe to spread that love, and I will see you guys next time.